Ladies and gentlemen, let me open your eyes today. Too many men are pouring their hearts, their time, and their money into women who smile in their faces but have no intention of ever walking down the aisle with them. The truth is simple. If she's not showing you the signs through her actions, she is not marrying you. And if you miss these signs, you will waste years of your life on someone who was never yours to begin with. My brother, let me talk to you today as plainly as possible. Too many men waste years of their lives chasing women who never intended to be with them, women who are only there for convenience, for the benefits, or for the entertainment. And then one day, when reality sets in, you find yourself broken, confused, and asking, "But I thought she loved me." That is why today I want to open your eyes. If she's not doing these things, she's not marrying you. It doesn't matter what she says. It doesn't matter how much you've invested. It doesn't matter how much you've dreamed. If she's not showing you through her actions, you are not the man she is planning her future with. And the first thing you must understand is that a woman who wants to marry you invests her emotions in your life. She cares deeply about how you are doing, not just financially, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. If you find yourself always checking on her, always the one asking if she's okay, but she never bothers to know if you made it home safe, if you ate, or if your day was overwhelming, open your eyes. That woman is not building a life with you in her mind. A woman who sees you as her husband cannot sleep peacefully if she knows you are not fine. If her concern begins and ends with what you can do for her, then my brother, she is not marrying you. And the second thing is support. A woman who is preparing herself to be your wife becomes your number one cheerleader. She celebrates your smallest wins and encourages you through your toughest losses. She wants to see you succeed because in her mind, your success is her success. If you are trying to build a business and she cannot even lend you moral support, if she laughs at your dreams, if she discourages you when you want to take risks, ask yourself, does this woman really see a future with me? A wife-to-be does not kill your dreams. She waters them. If she's not doing that, she's not planning forever with you. And let's talk about sacrifice. Every great relationship requires sacrifice. And when a woman is serious about a man, she makes compromises. She adjusts her schedule to fit time with you. She considers your comfort. She thinks about your happiness. But if you're the only one bending, the only one rearranging your life, the only one giving while she constantly takes, then you are not the man she wants to walk down the aisle with. A woman in love with her husband-to-be learns to put him into the equation of her life. If she always chooses her friends over you, her hobbies over you, her convenience over you, then she is telling you silently that you are not her priority. And respect is another key. A woman who sees you as her husband respects your voice. She may not always agree with you, but she values your perspective. She does not belittle you in public or mock your opinions in private. She may challenge you, but she does so with dignity and care. If the woman you are with constantly disregards your leadership, constantly undermines you, constantly compares you with other men, she does not see you as the head of her home. A woman who is going to marry you will honor you in the way she speaks to you, the way she speaks about you, and the way she treats you when no one is watching. And now pay attention to her ability to integrate you into her world. If she's not introducing you to her family, if she's not bringing you into her circle of trusted friends, if she's keeping you in the shadows, that is a sign you cannot ignore. A woman who wants to marry you will proudly claim you. She will want the people closest to her to know who you are, because in her mind, you are not temporary. But if every time you ask about meeting her parents, she has an excuse, if every time you talk about the future, she changes the subject, my brother, she is not marrying you. And another sign is the way she manages conflict. Every relationship will face challenges, but the difference between a woman who loves you for the moment and a woman who sees you as her husband is in how she handles disagreements. If she's quick to walk away, quick to block you, quick to disappear for days every time you argue, she is not invested in building longevity with you. A woman preparing for marriage knows how to sit down, talk, and find solutions. She doesn't run away at the first sign of difficulty because she sees you as worth fighting for. If she refuses to work through problems, it's because she doesn't see a forever with you. And let's not forget nurturing. Marriage requires nurturing, and a woman who intends to be your wife will already be practicing that role in small ways. She will care about your well-being, encourage you to eat right, push you to rest, remind you of things that matter. She pays attention to the little details about you because she wants to be the one who takes care of you. If she never shows concern, if she never goes out of her way to make your life better, if she is only waiting to receive without ever giving, then my brother, she is not marrying you. And look also at consistency. A woman who is ready for marriage is consistent in her affection. She doesn't love you today and treat you like a stranger tomorrow. She doesn't give you mixed signals, leaving you confused and insecure. Her love for you is steady, even when things are not perfect. If the woman you are with blows hot and cold, if she keeps you guessing, if you are constantly unsure about where you stand, she is not preparing to marry you. A wife-to-be offers stability, not chaos. And finally, pay attention to her vision. A woman who wants to marry you will talk about the future with you in it. She will discuss plans, dreams, and goals, and you will see yourself included in her imagination. But if every time she talks about her future you are missing from the picture, if she never speaks in we, but always in I, then understand she does not see you as her life partner. She may enjoy the present with you, but she does not intend to walk into tomorrow by your side. And my brother, stop letting words blind you. Stop letting infatuation blind you. A woman can say she loves you, but if she is not showing you through her actions, if she is not doing these things, then you must face the truth. A woman who wants to marry you makes it known through how she treats you, how she respects you, how she sacrifices for you, how she supports you, how she includes you in her vision. If she is not doing these, you are not the man she plans to build her home with. My brother, listen carefully, because this is where many men fail. You hear her words, you see her smile, you feel her touch, and you confuse temporary attention with long-term intention. But you must remember this truth. A woman cannot hide forever what she truly feels. Actions will always betray words. If she's not doing the things that prove she wants to marry you, then it does not matter how sweet her promises sound, they are only empty echoes. And you, as a man with vision, must refuse to be deceived by illusions. And one of the biggest mistakes men make is believing that time equals commitment. You think that because you've been with her for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, marriage must be the next step. But that is not always the case. A woman can give you her time without giving you her heart. She can occupy your space without ever planning to share her life with you. That is why you must always evaluate the quality of her actions, not the quantity of years. If she's been with you for a long time but still behaves as if she owes you nothing, still keeps her world separate from yours, still treats you like a convenient option, then stop assuming longevity will automatically turn into marriage. It won't. And my brother, marriage is a lifetime covenant, and any woman preparing for it will already be showing signs of readiness. If she never holds herself accountable, if she always blames you or others for everything, if she cannot admit when she is wrong, she is not preparing for marriage. Marriage requires humility, and a woman who will stand beside you for life must have the ability to say, "I was wrong, forgive me." If you are dealing with someone who never takes responsibility, who walks away whenever conflict arises, you are dealing with someone who does not have the maturity to build a home. And pay attention also to her willingness to grow. A woman who intends to marry you will not stay stagnant. She will want to improve herself so that she can be the best partner for you. You will see her working on her weaknesses, developing her strengths, and positioning herself as a woman who adds value to your life. But if she is careless with her character, reckless with her choices, and unwilling to change, she is not considering a future with you. Because no wise woman prepares for marriage without preparing herself for the responsibility it brings. And think also about her loyalty. Does she stand by you when things are hard, or does she disappear until the sun shines again? A woman who wants to be your wife will not only be there for the good times, she will stand by you when life tests you, when the money is low, when the vision is still in process. She will not abandon you because she believes in the man you are becoming. But if the woman you are with is only comfortable when things are perfect, if she withdraws her love when challenges come, then she is not building with you. Marriage is not built on convenience. It is built on loyalty. And look at the way she manages her independence. Yes, a woman should have her own life, her own goals, her own pursuits. But if she sees you as her husband, she will also know how to merge her independence with togetherness. She will not live as though she is entirely single while claiming to be in a relationship with you. She will learn to balance her individuality with partnership. If she constantly behaves as though she owes you no consideration, if she makes decisions that affect both of you without your input, if she insists on living like she has no accountability to you, then she does not see you as her future husband. And pay attention, my brother, to her respect for your time. Time is one of the greatest currencies of love. A woman who intends to marry you will not waste your time with games, with indecision, with emotional manipulation. She will value the moments you share. She will be intentional about building memories, and she will treat your time as precious. But if she cancels on you carelessly, if she keeps you waiting without apology, if she treats your effort as disposable, then she is showing you clearly that you are not her chosen one. And watch how she reacts when you set boundaries. A woman who plans to marry you will respect your principles. If you say, "This is what I stand for," she may challenge you, but she will not deliberately cross the line to test your patience. She will honor your standards because she sees you as the man she will build her life with. But if the woman you are with constantly disrespects your boundaries, constantly mocks your values, constantly pushes you to compromise what you believe in, then she is not marrying you. Marriage is built on mutual respect. And if she cannot give that now, she will not give it later. And my brother, do not ignore her energy toward your family. A woman who sees you as her husband understands that she is marrying into a family, not just into a man. Even if she does not yet love them deeply, she will show respect. She will put effort into building a relationship with those who matter to you, because she knows that one day they will become her family too. But if she disrespects your family, if she shows no interest in even trying, if she complains and avoids them constantly, then she is silently telling you she does not intend to bind her life to yours permanently. And another. Our truth you must face is that a woman who wants to marry you is intentional with intimacy. She does not just give you her body, she gives you her heart. She understands that physical connection without emotional depth is empty, and so she makes sure her intimacy is tied to genuine love and care. But if the woman you are with uses intimacy as a weapon, gives it only when it benefits her, withholds it to manipulate you, or offers it casually without the depth of commitment, she is not marrying you. She is entertaining herself, not preparing for covenant. And look also at her gratitude. A woman who sees you as her future husband will never take you for granted. She will appreciate the little things you do. She will thank you even for the smallest gestures because she understands that gratitude builds love. But if she acts entitled, if she never acknowledges your effort, if she constantly demands more without appreciating what you've already done, she is not planning to marry you. She is only consuming what you provide while it lasts. And do not overlook her honesty. A woman who is serious about marrying you will not live in deception. She will not hide her life from you. She will not constantly keep secrets, lie about her whereabouts, or tell half-truths. She knows that marriage requires transparency, so she practices it even now. If the woman you are with is secretive, if she always has something to hide, if you find yourself doubting her words more than trusting them, then she does not intend to build forever with you. And my brother, open your eyes to the consistency of her vision, the depth of her sacrifice, the strength of her loyalty, the honesty of her words, the respect she shows, and the gratitude she demonstrates. These are the signs that reveal whether she sees you as her husband or just another chapter in her story. If she is not doing these things, you must stop deceiving yourself. You must stop holding on to fantasies. You must stop investing in a future that she does not see with you. And the painful truth is that many men waste the best years of their lives waiting for women who are not waiting for them. You think she is just delaying, you think she will come around, but in her heart she has already made her choice. And one day when you least expect it, she will walk away, leaving you shattered, asking yourself why you didn't see the signs. The signs were there, my brother, but you ignored them. You wanted her words to be louder than her actions, but in life, actions always reveal the truth. And so now I ask you, Is the woman you are with investing in your growth? Is she loyal in difficulty? Does she respect your vision, your time, and your values? Does she integrate you into her life? Does she show gratitude? Does she dream of a future with you included in it? If not, then do not deceive yourself any longer, because if she's not doing these, she's not marrying you. My brother, I know this message may be hard to swallow, but it is better to embrace a bitter truth now than to drown in regret later. Too many men wake up after years of sacrifice, only to realize they were never in her future. They gave their money, their time, their energy, their soul, and the day she was truly ready to marry, she chose someone else. Why? Because she had never been preparing herself for you in the first place. She had already known in her heart that you were temporary, and she simply enjoyed the benefits you gave until she was ready to move on. Do not let that be your story. And one of the most powerful lessons you must understand is that love is not proven in convenience. It is proven in consistency. Any woman can act affectionate when she wants something, but pay attention to how she behaves when there is nothing to gain. Does she still call to check on you when she doesn't need a favor? Does she still encourage you when she isn't benefiting from your victories? Does she still show affection when there is no gift, no outing, no excitement? If her love only appears when there is something in it for her, then she is not preparing to marry you. She is preparing to enjoy what you provide until it no longer serves her. And marriage is not about feelings that come and go. It is about commitment. A woman who sees you as her husband will commit herself to the process of building with you even when emotions fluctuate. She will not threaten to leave every time you disagree. She will not make you feel insecure about your place in her life. She will be anchored, steady, intentional. But if she uses the threat of leaving as a weapon, if she constantly makes you feel like you must compete for her loyalty, she is not thinking of marriage. She is keeping you as an option while searching for something she believes is better. And my brother, think about the way she responds to your leadership. A woman who intends to be your wife understands the weight of partnership. She respects your decisions. She listens when you speak. She values your role as the head of the relationship. That does not mean she will always agree, but even in disagreement, she will show honor. But if the woman you are with always challenges you with disrespect, always talks down to you, always ignores your counsel, then she is not preparing to stand with you in marriage. Because if she cannot respect you now when she is trying to win your heart, she will not respect you later when she feels she has secured your commitment. And look closely at her patience. Marriage requires patience beyond what most people are ready to give. A woman who sees you as her husband will not rush you into unrealistic timelines, but she will also not treat the relationship carelessly. She will find balance between waiting and being intentional. But if she is impatient only when it benefits her, pressuring you for material things, pressuring you for validation, yet careless about the things that truly build the relationship, she is not seeing you as her future. She is seeing you as her present provider. And pay attention also to how she treats money. Marriage and money are deeply connected, and a woman who intends to marry you will treat your resources with respect. She will not demand recklessly. She will not waste what you provide. She will not treat your sacrifice as though it is nothing. Instead, she will value your effort. She will find ways to support your financial vision, and she will be mindful of your responsibilities. But if the woman you are with drains you financially, if she constantly demands without appreciation, if she has no sense of balance or partnership in finances, she is not preparing to marry you. She is using you as an ATM. And consider this, a woman who sees marriage in her heart will be you will trust with you deliberately. She will not create suspicion. She will not play games that make you question her loyalty. She will understand that marriage cannot survive without trust, so she will be intentional about being transparent. But if the woman you are with enjoys making you jealous, entertains other men just to keep you on edge, or thrives on drama, then she is not planning marriage with you. She is feeding her ego at the expense of your peace. And my brother, you must also examine her ability to forgive. Marriage requires forgiveness over and over again. No man is perfect and no woman is perfect. But a woman who intends to be your wife will learn the art of letting go of grudges. She will not punish you endlessly for a mistake you already apologized for. She will not hold your past over your head every time she feels hurt. She will practice forgiveness because she sees longevity with you. But if the woman you are with clings to bitterness, refuses to let things go, and always uses your mistakes as weapons in arguments, she does not see you as her forever. She is only holding on until she gets tired. And think deeply also about her discipline. Marriage is not sustained by emotions, but by discipline. Discipline in speech, in choices, in commitment. A woman who sees you as her husband disciplines herself to treat you right, even when she doesn't feel like it. She disciplines herself to show up for you, even when she is tired. She disciplines herself to be faithful, even when temptation is present. But if the woman you are with cannot control her tongue, cannot control her emotions, cannot control her actions, then she is not preparing for marriage. Because without discipline, marriage collapses. And do not overlook her adaptability. Life will not always go as planned, and marriage will face seasons of change. A woman who intends to marry you shows flexibility. If plans shift, she adjusts. If challenges arise, she adapts. She learns how to handle transitions with grace. But if the woman you are with always complains, always resists change, always breaks down when things don't go exactly her way, then she does not have the mindset of a wife. She has the mindset of someone seeking comfort, not covenant. And my brother, let us speak about her investment in peace. A woman who sees you as her husband will intentionally bring peace into your life. She will not always stir drama. She will not always provoke unnecessary conflict. She will not thrive on chaos. Instead, she will guard the relationship by promoting peace, because she knows peace is the soil where love grows. But if the woman you are with always creates storms, if she thrives on arguments, if she is happiest when there is tension, then she is not preparing to marry you. She is entertaining herself with conflict, not preparing to build a home. And look closely at her consistency of vision. When a woman is serious about marrying you, you will hear her talk about plans that include you. You will see her making choices that align with a future together. But if her life oases exclude you, if her plans consistently position her away from you, if her dreams are built without your presence, she is showing you clearly that she is not marrying you. She is walking her path, and you are only a passenger until she reaches her stop. And my brother, the truth may sting, but it will set you free. If she is not supporting you, respecting you, sacrificing for you, forgiving you, adapting with you, and building peace with you, then stop fooling yourself. Stop waiting for her to change into someone who sees you as her husband. A woman who intends to marry you will already be giving you glimpses of that future now. She will already be walking in the behavior of a wife even before the ring. If she is not doing these things, then no matter how long you wait, no matter how much you give, no matter how much you sacrifice, she is not marrying you. My brother, let me speak to you from the depths of reality, because many men live in denial until the truth knocks them down. When a woman truly intends to marry you, you will not be left guessing. You will not spend every day trying to decode her signals like a puzzle. You will not have to chase her endlessly just to get clarity. She will make it known, not necessarily in grand speeches or exaggerated gestures, but in her daily actions, in her consistency, in her willingness to build. If you find yourself living in constant confusion about where you stand, if you are always asking, "What are we?" and never receiving a clear answer, then you must face it. She does not see you as the man she is walking down the aisle with. And a woman who is serious about marriage brings stability. She does not keep you in cycles of doubt. She does not feed you crumbs of attention while keeping her full devotion elsewhere. And she does not manipulate you with uncertainty. Instead, she gives you clarity. You know where you stand because she makes it obvious. But if you are always second-guessing, always wondering if she is committed, always feeling like she is halfway in and halfway out, then she is showing you the truth. She is not preparing to be your wife. She is simply keeping you around until she decides what she truly wants. And my brother, understand this. True intention is never hidden for long. If she is serious about marrying you, she will naturally start aligning her behavior with the vision of a wife. That means she will consider your opinion in her decisions. That means she will protect your image, both in private and in public. That means she will guard your heart from unnecessary pain. She will not flirt openly with other men while expecting you to sit quietly. She will not create situations that humiliate you. She will not keep entertaining attention from multiple men while calling you her only one. If she does these things, she is not marrying you. She may enjoy your company, but she does not see you as the man who deserves her exclusivity. And you must also look at her ability to be consistent in her growth. A woman preparing for marriage is not perfect, but she is aware of her flaws and willing to work on them. She knows that marriage will test her patience, her humility, her self-control, and her maturity. So she begins the work early. She makes small adjustments. She listens when you point out issues. She is open to change. But if the woman you are with is stubbornly unteachable, if she refuses correction, if she gets defensive anytime you try to guide her, then she is not preparing for marriage, because marriage is a school and only the teachable can thrive in it. And pay attention to how she handles responsibility. Marriage is not a playground. It is a partnership. A woman who is preparing for marriage will not run from responsibility. She will show that she can manage herself, manage her time, manage her resources, and even manage a household if the need arises. She will not live recklessly, leaving everything to chance, because she knows a home cannot be built on irresponsibility. But if she shows no discipline, no organization, no accountability, then she is not planning to be your wife. She may be fun, she may be exciting, but she is not preparing for the responsibility of marriage. And my brother, also consider how she reacts to your vision. Every man has a vision, whether big or small, and the woman who intends to marry you will respect it. She may challenge it, she may ask questions, but she will not mock it. She will not dismiss your dreams as foolishness. She will not sabotage your progress. Instead, she will find ways to support it, even if it's simply through words of encouragement, even if it's through prayer, even if it's through small actions that show she believes in you. But if she ridicules your vision, if she discourages you every time you share your plans, if she treats your ambition like it is nothing, then she does not see herself as part of your future. Because no woman who intends to marry a man belittles the very thing that defines his purpose. And look at how she manages her emotions. Marriage is not a place for emotional recklessness. A woman who sees herself as your wife will make effort to regulate her emotions. She will not always explode in anger. She will not always sulk in silence. She will not always manipulate you with tears. Instead, she will learn how to communicate. She will learn how to balance her feelings with wisdom. But if she cannot control herself, if every disagreement turns into a battlefield, if every misunderstanding ends with threats and insults, then she is not preparing for marriage. She is still ruled by her emotions, and that is dangerous for a man seeking stability. And you must also pay attention to how she treats the small things, because how she handles the little things is how she will handle the big things. If she cannot respect your time now, she will not respect it later. If she cannot manage money responsibly now, she will not suddenly become financially wise after marriage. If she cannot honor your boundaries now, she will not honor them after vows are exchanged. The signs are already there, my brother, hidden in the details. Stop ignoring them. Stop excusing them. Stop believing marriage will magically transform her into someone else. Marriage does not change people. It only magnifies who they already are. And my brother, listen carefully. When a woman is serious about marrying you, she invests not only in you, but also in the us. She begins to think in terms of partnership, not individuality. She starts to use words like we instead of always saying I. She considers your perspective when she makes plans. She sees your lives intertwined, not separate. But if every dream she speaks about is only about her, if every plan she makes is only about her, if every decision excludes you, then she is telling you clearly she does not see you in her forever. And think also about her level of gratitude. A thankful woman is a woman who understands value. She appreciates your effort, she honors your sacrifices, and she acknowledges what you do, even when it's small. Gratitude is the seed of loyalty, and loyalty is the foundation of marriage. But if the woman you are with never says thank you, if she treats your sacrifices as obligations, if she constantly compares you to other men instead of appreciating what you bring, then she is not preparing to marry you. She is setting herself up to leave you the moment she finds someone who provides more. And my brother, the hardest truth you must embrace is this: you cannot convince a woman to marry you through effort alone. No matter how much you do, no matter how much you give, no matter how much you sacrifice, if she does not see you as her husband, she never will. You cannot buy her loyalty. You cannot purchase her commitment. You cannot negotiate her vision. Either she sees you as the man she wants to build with, or she doesn't. And if she doesn't, you will waste your life trying to turn yourself into someone you are not just to earn a place in her future. And so pay attention to her presence in your struggles. Does she stand beside you when the road is rough, or does she disappear until things are smooth again? A woman who intends to marry you will not abandon you in the valley. She will encourage you even if she cannot solve the problem. She will stand firm even if the storm is heavy. She will believe in you even when others doubt. But if she vanishes when life gets hard, if she avoids you when you are low, if she is only around when the sun is shining, then she is not marrying you. She is enjoying the benefits of your success, but she is not prepared to endure the trials of your journey. And my brother, stop ignoring the red flags. Stop telling yourself that things will change after the wedding. Stop convincing yourself that if you just give more, love more, sacrifice more, she will eventually see you as her husband. The truth is, if she does not already see you that way, then she is not marrying you. And if she is not marrying you, then you must decide whether you will keep waiting in false hope or whether you will open your eyes and face the truth. Because every day you spend on someone who is not preparing for you is a day wasted from the one who actually is.